every time I start another twist, I'm like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? I know it's gonna be pretty, but what were you thinking? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Crystal Clear Curls. I am Crystal. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome back to my little corner of the internet where we are Crystal and the Jewels. If you'd like to be a jewel, all you have to do is one little thing, and that's click that subscribe button. And if you'd like to be reminded of any time that I post a video, click that notification bell. Today I am going to be doing mini twists, but on stretched hair. So you see I have my RevAir here, and just like any other time, to protect my hair against the heat, I'm going to be using Uncle Funky's Daughter Maximum Thermal Protection line. This is the primer and the split end serum. Love these, love these, love these. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm not gonna show much of the RevAir process. I will show a little bit of it, just in case you haven't seen my other video, which I will put in the cards up there. So I'll show some clips of it, but then right after that we're gonna get right into doing mini twists on stretched hair. When I'm still looking for the versatility of being able to do my hair in different looks, then I like to do it on stretched hair. So here we go. Alright, so I am finished blowing my hair out. I'm keeping these in Bantu knots until I finish parting out the back of my hair. I want to part kind of sections out. I think I want to do 2 at the very back and then 3 here, so that when my twists fall, they don't fall with a big line down the middle. So I think I'm going to do it that way, and then just kind of twist from the sections. And then I'm sure these two, because I like to do a side part, so I know I'm probably going to do 3 sections across the top so that I can flip my part if I wanted to. That way I can do a side part on this side, a side part on this side, or a middle part if I'm feeling, you know, adventurous. But I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it off camera because parting can get real serious. Okay, so I have parted my hair into 8 sections. 2, 3, and 3. So what I'm gonna do is start with the back section, and I'll do that off camera, and I'll come back on and show you guys kind of how it looks then, and I'll do a little bit of the front with you. I mean, they're mini twists. It's not a whole lot of, you know, difference, but I will show some things that I do with my mini twists that I feel like may be different from some other people. And before I leave, what I'm gonna use for my mini twist is by Pydana collection. It's the Marula and Cupaçu 3-in-1 Intensive Moisturizer. This stuff is good. It's real good, and it's lightweight, which is just what I need, and it's very moisturizing, which is what I need, because I'll probably have these in maybe 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm already expecting great results. So I'll be back when it's time to start the front. Okay, so I think I can call these micro twists instead of mini twists. I just wanted to come on right quick and show you guys like a sneak peek of how it's already looking at the back. They're so small. They're so small. But I love them. They're lightweight. My hair looks good. My hair feels good. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to be doing this all day, it looks like. But like I said, I'll be keeping it 2 weeks. And the smaller the better. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so I finished the back of my hair and I took a break, but I did want to come back and show you all what the back looks like. They are so small, but I love them. Y'all see that length? Loving it, loving it, loving it. So I got 4 sections out of here. I'll probably come on here and at least show 1 section, but for the most part I think I'm gonna do them off camera just because it's easier for me to like sit down and lounge while I do it. But I'll come on and show probably the last section just so that you'll be able to see me do it. Alright, see you later. Well, good morning. It is the next day. I just really gotten tired and didn't feel like doing anything else. So this is basically all I've gotten done. I still have these 3 sections to go. But this is how it is looking so far. Like I am loving that I'm able to see all my length, and I like that they are small, even though I'm not crazy about the fact that it's taking me so long. But I mean, this is really gonna make me keep them in 2 weeks. With this, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're staying in. And it's really serving as my birthday hair. So my birthday is this weekend. And I knew I really wasn't going to feel like doing my hair in midweek. So I just figured, you know, this weekend would be the best time to do it. And if I need to freshen up like my edges or something by the time my birthday makes it here, I'll do that. But I'm actually really excited because I think my birthday hair gonna be lit, you know. It's gonna be lit. So I'm gonna show y'all how I've been going on this. What I've been doing is kind of taking it section by section. And I said this earlier, I parted it this particular way so that if I wanted to, I can change my part. Like normally I wear my part on this side. So I part it here and then everything's gonna fall this way. But what I wanted to do was give myself the chance to also have a part on this side. And then with this middle section, I'm gonna make sure I have a part that goes directly down the middle as well, and that'll be so that I can change my parts up if I want to. I like doing a lot of different styles with my mini twists while I have them in, especially because they're so versatile, and when they're this small you really can do like a whole bunch of styles with it. So again, we are using the Pydana, Marula, and Cupaçu Herbal Silk 3-in-1 Intensive Moisturizer. And this stuff is really, really good. It has my hair so silky smooth. Like it is silky. And I don't know if you know anything about Cupaçu butter. That's this word right here. I guess I'm saying it right. The way I've always heard it referred to as more moisturizing than shea butter. And on this bottle it says 200 times more moisturizing. Well, the reason why I like it is because to me it penetrates easier. Whereas shea butter, my hair does not, shea butter cannot penetrate my hair. I have tried it in all its forms. It just does not do it. But Cupaçu butter, everything that I have ever used with Cupaçu butter in it, I loved. And I'm sorry y'all getting my morning voice. It's a little deeper than my normal voice. I'm trying not to add too much because I don't want my hair to revert. Looks like I did add a little too much to that section. Okay. So at the front, I like to keep my parts pretty precise. Just because, like I said, I like the chance to be able to do different kinds of styles. So if I wanted to like gather all these up and make this a twist, you know, and twist these back and then twist these back, I like being able to have that ability with straight parts. So the back wasn't worried about parting as much. I kind of just did this, and if it was a straight part, then great, and if it wasn't, great. But I'm a little more precise when it comes to the front of my hair. And so the only one I do a little something extra to is the very first one, and I kind of make sure I got some edge control right there on the edge. Just gonna take off a little bit there. And with the fact that my the front of my hair has less density than the rest of my hair, oh my gosh, and they are finer strands, the twists are coming up so small. Like you can tell here, like that's much smaller than this, even though they're parted the same. So I still, even though it's mini twists, I still like to make sure I'm getting close to the scalp. So I still go through my normal twisting technique, and I relax once I make sure it's secured at the scalp. No, it's so little. Okay, and what I'm doing is taking a little bit of the intensive moisturizer, and on the ends just kind of making sure I can get a little bit of a curl. Oh, that's so small. Okay, and so for these, I mean, I'm just using my fingers to part off my neck section. Like I said, I'm not trying to be super thorough with that part. More of just the parts for going straight back. But as far as individual twists, I'm not worried about it. So I whip my finger like that, and that helps me secure it to the scalp. And then I can relax after that and just twist normally. And I'm not leaving a lot of hair at the end to twirl. I'm kind of twisting almost to the very end, and I just want the very ends of it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, just like the very ends of it to be curled. looks so little. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't think I showed you guys the edge control that I'm using. It's by Easy Edges. It's what I use for all my braids. So yeah. I'm not using a lot because I don't really want to gunk up my edges. And it's not something I'm planning to constantly, you know, apply. It's just that I'm trying to lay it down while installing them at least. The thing is, what's gonna be even worse than the process of putting them in is the process of taking them down. I'm gonna have to be really, really careful, especially with the ones on my edges that are super small. I just got a feeling that that hair is gonna try to, you know, attach itself to the other strand much more than in the others. So I'm gonna have to be really careful. And it's the reason why I'm making sure not to borrow from each strand, because when it's time to take down, I'd rather be able to, you know, follow just the middle and be able to go down it. I think it's safe to call them micro twists and not mini twists anymore. Good Lord, they small. I'm telling y'all, every time I start another twist, I'm like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? I know it's gonna be pretty, but what were you thinking? Goodness, this is my day off of work. And I'm spending all day doing my doggone hair. What was I thinking? So this is one of the reasons why it's important to understand more than curl pattern. Like curl pattern, it's just your curl pattern. But it's important to understand things like density and the thickness of your strands, because if you look here, back here, I've parted about the same size as I have up front. But if you see the ones in the front, like they are skinny, like skinny mini. And then here, they're thicker. But in the middle of my hair is closer to coarse. It's more of like medium thickness, medium to coarse thickness. And the density, how many hairs I have on my head, is very high. In the crown to about right here on my head. So this area right here, high density all the way. So it doesn't take a lot for me to have thickness of my twist. These are the same size parts, different thickness. No, nothing's wrong with my hair. This is the way my hair has always been. I have lower density around the edges of my hair. So here and even around the back, and my hair around my edges are fine, which means the thickness of it is very, very little. You take one piece of hair. If you put that one piece of hair against one piece of hair from the crown of my head, you could easily see that the ones around here are much thinner. They're fine strands. So I have fine strands around the edges. Now I could achieve this same thickness around here, but I would probably only be able to have 2 twists on each row. And that doesn't match with the aesthetic that I'm trying to provide for myself and whoever else. But I want it to be mini all over. And so in order to get enough twists in the front to make it match with the back, now it's not going to match in size, but it's going to match in the amount of twist I have, then I needed to be able to part it the same size as the ones here, even though they're gonna be much smaller. So that's one of the reasons why understanding density and the thickness of your strands is important. It plays a role in how you want to style your hair, because you can only style your hair for what is on your head. So just understanding the density of my hair gives me a better plan in how to style my hair in the way that I'm expecting the results. So in order to do that, I needed to do the same size parts, but be okay with the fact that they were going to be super small around the edges. Okay, y'all, I'll be back once I get to the center to kind of show you how I create where I can also have a center part. So this right here is what I was talking about making sure that I can have a middle part option as well. What I did was take that, it was this whole thing was a section, and I just parted it down the middle. Just to make sure that I have that middle part, and I'm going to carry it on to this section that's back here as well. And so I made this 3 rows and then this 3 rows. And even though I'm going to twist them to this side, once they start to get a little older and loosen up, I'll be able to easily flip them this way so that they could lay as a middle part if that's the option that I want. Okay guys, I am done. Done. But I realized one little thing, that in an effort to make an option for a middle part, I end up going a little small on those sections. I did them in 3 parts, but I really probably should have did 2. And I'm going to show y'all what I mean. If you look here, you can see the partings. And even on here, you can see the partings. And then look here. They're so small. They're so small. So I was thinking about maybe in a couple days just redoing that little section, but with the way my life is, I got a feeling it's just gonna stay. It's just gonna stay that way, and it's gonna be okay because it don't look bad. Just got some small ones. And what I have realized is, because I did this side yesterday, and this side looked this small yesterday, but overnight they're swelling, swelling some. And so I got a feeling that by tomorrow those will have some more thickness to it because of it swelling. And I think I'm just gonna leave it. I think here it'll just look a little different. It'll be alright though. It's not like I'm keeping them forever. It's not like they turning into dreads or something for me. I am just, even though I know my hair has been growing, to see my twist hang this long has really been awesome for me. Like, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. So I am going to be doing a couple videos coming up where I'll be showing you how I'm styling my hair daily, because it is so hot. There's no way in the world I'm going to just be wearing it down like this, even though it looks good like this. It looks good like this. But it's just so hot. There's no way I'm wearing it like this daily. So I'm excited about just doing different styles. Like just to even show now, like I can always just take these here and pull these back to pull them out of my face. And you see that there. And you know, maybe put a tie or something on it there. I can do that. Or I can just, you know, pin that side over and have like most of it coming all to one side. I could do that. Or I can wear half up, half down. Which I'll probably do once they get a little older. Because like I said, because of the way that I twist to make sure that they're secured to the scalp, you'll see they're kind of in place. So after they grow out a little bit, they'll have a lot more flexibility. But I'm excited. I think my birthday hair is lit. My birthday hair it's lit. It's a little litty. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm tired, but I'm excited. Will I say that it was worth it? Give me a couple days. I don't know if it's quite worth it yet. My hands are kind of crampy right now. I am glad that I took a break yesterday and started back today because I had a little more energy, even though my hands were still hurting. But I had a little more energy and I'm just glad to be done. Cannot wait to just do different styles on it. For today, I think I'm just gonna let them hang. Maybe, well, I'll be around the house, so I may like put it up into a nice little ponytail. But I'm excited. This is the end of the video. I'm excited about that too. This is the end of the video. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button and become a part of the Jewel family. And if you'd like to be reminded of any time that I post a video, then click that notification bell. And also follow me everywhere. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and Facebook, all at Crystal Clear Curls. Until next time, bye.